Okay, to control the where the terrace apply, we need to use masking. For this one, we'll go inside the filters and we'll use it clam as well. And as using as a clam, we can go inside the combiner, add it in, and put it to the mask. Okay, and right here we can actually control, you can see the area where it's affecting. So if we bring kind of up, maybe around this area. Okay, let's go to preview. And you can see we're removing some from the bottom, so we don't have it. We don't have on the top. And we just only select specific area where we are applied on the edges. With the clamming, you can apply it to any filter that you want easy control height. It's kind of a very nice tool. You can also work on the, if you need it on selectors, we can use it this way to specify if you need it on specific slope or other areas. So let's go ahead on the bottom and apply a little bit different type of erosions to these areas. So we'll go to the natural, select erosion filter. We'll go select, for example, this filter, and I want channel, and I want kind of actually almost heavy effect. Like around there. Okay, and if we preview on this one, you'll notice it's affect everything, but mostly I want to apply down below. So same things as we did it before. We can take our clam, create new one. Okay, we can also continue from terrace or before if you needed it, and add to our mask. So right here we can specify. So I don't, for example, want all the way down. And where do we want the effect? Okay, so we can specify areas where it will go. Okay, so we'll go inside the clam, and one thing I want actually normalize. Let's find extend. Okay, and we want to probably just clip it a little bit. Okay, the problem is something that we applied, but you can see it's applied to the top. So what we're going need inverter, put it right on the middle. And now if we look on this, you can see we preserve these areas, but it is applied just to the bottom only. So you can see how they're integrating, and it's kind of almost like a valley going down here. Okay, now I want to just apply on the top some other effect as well. So again, we can take it and additional effect which we want applied. So let's go to our natural ones, and we'll take another erosion, different type. Okay, and we'll just apply to this point. Again, we can apply as many filters to specific areas as we want, as well as the angles. So in this case, channel erosion, one pop-up rock hardness, and we'll just apply a little bit more, but reduce on those edges. Okay, let's go click OK to this point. And again, we'll work with a mask on this case. So we'll go to create clam. Okay, only in this case we can go a little bit and specify where do we want the effect occurred. Okay, if we go preview at this point, you can see it's occurred more on the top and less on the bottom when we did it. we still have some preservations, but maybe effect is a little bit too strong, so we need it reduce a little bit in this medium or lower area and just apply to the top slightly more. Okay, so let's go inside here. We'll select expand and just select the areas we want to affect. So remember, the lowest one won't affect, it will affect only the one which we can see. So we can go inside right here, probably maybe leave it more like this. Let's click OK. We'll go to render, and you can see we preserve these sides, we apply it to the top, so it's kind of nice effect on the top one going on. Close those edges, and we have it also on the bottom kind of different. So we have two different erosions going on. One, this one apply for the bottom. So right here we can actually modify as we want it. Okay, we can even add a string. You know, we can modify this way. So we can have it our own erosions going on the bottom. Okay, we can also just going on the top. Okay, just right here. Okay, modify specific just to the top, so we have it different as well, effect applied. And we still have it our terraces going on the side as well. Okay, the one thing, they still a little bit separated, so I do like put it in the end, maybe one thing that apply to everything to add effect. It will be nice if we may have some river going across our valley, maybe right here. So for this one, let's go just to create a new maybe layout right here. Okay, so we'll go to create new, and I'm going just to create the lines and a very rough line adjusting. Okay, well, also let's use the breakout for this, and we can preview. So right here is our line, and I want to add this line combined with our river, so I want to put it right here on the bottom. Let's go to invert values for this. Okay, and we also want to use the minimizing on that one. So we'll go to our combiners, and we can combine these values together so you can see what's happening. So we can go to minimum. Okay, and notice right here we have our kind of loss to this point. So let's go back, and at this point actually I can go take my river. Okay, let me and reposition a little bit more accurate right here maybe. So in the way I want it. Okay, as well as we do, we can just click and we can add a little bit more maybe to this value. Let's reduce fallout, preview, okay, right here. And you can see we have this kind of river applied. Okay, the problem with the river, of course, we don't have apply our effect before, so we can almost go ahead and put it actually right here before the terrace. So we can go inside here and insert between them. So in this case, when we have erosion applied, it will apply to the river as well. So it's kind of make them blend a little bit better together. Okay. Same way we can add additional river, maybe going with a line from here to this point. This is not hard, you just apply the minimum values and we can see right there we have it. Okay, we can also increase water level and preview. Okay, so we can go a little bit down, and sometimes with water level it's help us to see like areas like right there maybe, so we can see where it's applied. Okay, right here let's render, and you can see we created kind of canyons. We applied different effect. Maybe, you know what, maybe apply a little bit more stronger solving on the top, because with the river it's obviously will go down. So let's go back to this erosion and this clamp. So I want to take this one and, you know, just bring down a little bit more. And on this erosion we'll just add a little bit more. To here. So just a little bit, you can see removed some of those edges, add more erosions going down. Okay, and let's do one more thing. So we'll add one more, and I know it's kind of a lot of erosions, but this is will take overall with no filters, nothing, just kind of blend everything together. But we'll take a rock hardness on this one, pop up. And just bring slightly down, not too much, but this way it's help us right here. You can see how it start kind of, we're still seeing, but they very well start blending together, like this effect right there, start adding. So let's create this nice, beautiful blending together effect. Okay, so right here is White Canyon. It's what we created. If we want, we can shrink or make it smaller if we need it, a little bit more steeper. But overall, if you look on the size of this, it is 22 kilometers, so it's actually quite a bit large White Canyon, so it's look very accurate to this. Okay, and we used multiple effects. Overall purpose of the tutorial, so you can see how you can apply different effects to different specific areas and combine them together to create it complex terrain with all complex effects applied to this. Thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio, and remember, visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.